Hey folks, what's going on? How you doing? This is my first video for the new year for 2017, so woohoo! And this is my first vinyl dig for the year as well. I didn't really score a lot of records, but I think enough to at least make a video and come out and talk about music, which I haven't done in quite some time. So nice to get back into the game as it was. Okay, so here we go. It has been raining cats and dogs out here, but on one clear day I managed to escape and visit a record store and score some used finds and one new record. So here's a new record, not a new record, but a used one, a real good one too. It's from David Bowie, Let's Dance. Now there are a lot of people on here, on the VC, that refer to this album as his big sellout album. So basically they don't say very nice things about it, but I actually like this album. Actually the song Let's Dance, not Let's Dance, the song Modern Love is what made me want to get this album, because I really like that song. Came with the original inner sleeve. I don't think the label's anything special. Yeah, EMI, big deal. But Modern Love, I've always loved that song, and so nice to have it on vinyl finally. I had it on CD, I downloaded the song. So it's nice to finally have the whole album. It is a pretty enjoyable record for the most part. I did like it. Of course it has Let's Dance and China Girl, which were the other popular songs on this record. I do like those songs because I'm a big fan of 80s pop music, so naturally I was into it. But yeah, it's a good album. I wouldn't say I'm like blown away by it, but it was an enjoyable listen. It'll get some more spins on the old turntable. So nice to finally have that one. Alright, now this is the new record. Well, newish, I should say. It's a bootleg though. It's from Prince and the Revolution. These are these bootlegs that are now finally coming out on vinyl now that they've raped and pillaged the vault of Prince. So these are the bootlegs that are coming out. This is called Purple Rain in New York, Volume 1. On a recent trip to LA, I scored Volume 2 and never could find Volume 1 till recently. Live concert from Syracuse, New York, March 30th, 1985. Like I said, the last bootleg, the sound quality isn't the best. I can see why Prince didn't want these released, but hey, I'm a big fan of the Purple Rain era of Prince. That was one of my favorite albums from him, and I love that entire album. So side A is a real awesome experience. Starts off with Let's Go Crazy, then goes into Delirious, 1999, Little Red Corvette. Last song is Take Me With You. Let me lower the music just a little here. So yeah, the last song is Take Me With You. A great side A. Side B, not so entertaining to listen to. Do Me Baby, Irresistible Bitch, that's good. Possessed, I guess it's alright. How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore? Let's Pretend We're Married. Okay, I like that song. International Lover, I don't care for it. God, I really don't care. I don't really care for it that much either. I love Prince live. But my one complaint about him is somewhere in the middle of the show, a lot of keyboard effect sounds, and him just going on this, not a rant, but talking to the audience about love, sex, orgasms, and God for like a good 10 minutes is not very entertaining to listen to. I imagine if I paid damn near $80 to $100 a ticket, I'd get pretty pissed and say, okay, you've been talking about this stuff for 10 minutes, when are you going to play a fucking song? Because that's what I paid for. I don't want to hear you talk about orgasms and God. I really don't give a shit about that. So that is my complaint about Prince. And when he starts talking and gets into these controversial subjects or whatever, and doesn't play music, he loses me. And that's what side 2 more or less is, and it's not very fun to listen to. So, but side 1's awesome. So there we go, the Prince bootleg. All right, let's get on to some used records. I like this one. The Best of Art of Noise. I don't really know what to call the music of Art of Noise. Synth pop, I guess. Not really synth pop though, because it wasn't pop music. Well, kind of pop music, but instrumental synthesizer-driven music from the 80s. And has my favorite songs, Beatbox, Moments in Love, Close to the Edit. Really good. The Peter Gunn theme's also on here. Makes up side 1 really good. Paranoia was, whatever, is, for some reason I just can't talk today. Was a good song, featured Max Headroom, his voice, real nice. The Dragnet song is on here, that's a waste of time. Kiss, which featured Tom Jones vocals. I never liked that song. I never liked Prince's song of Kiss either, so why would I listen to a shitty remake? So, other than that, like the Prince bootleg, side 1 is the killer. Side 2, I kind of get lost. It kind of loses me, but real good album nonetheless. Now here's a damn good album, no matter which side you listen to. This is just killer all the way through. It's Deep Purple, and this one is Made in Japan, classic live album that I'm sure a lot of people here in the VC have. I just finally got off my ass and scored myself a copy. Really nice, really nice. Really dig this. I won't go over the songs because fucking all these songs are killer. This is a good live album. This is just a badass live album. I don't know why I waited so long to find a copy of it. It's not even that great of a copy. You can see all the ring wear on the front and the back. It's been loved, but it sounds absolutely badass on the turntable. Really love this album. I've had these records almost a week, and I've already spun the whole thing, both records, like 2-3 times already, and the whole thing in its entirety 2-3 times. I really love this album. I didn't think I would listen to it all that much, but once I started listening, I really got hooked, and it's a great live album. Really dig that. And one quick 12-inch single. One 12-inch single from Howard Jones, Everlasting Love, the 808 mix. This is a good song from Howard Jones. The album version, which is on here, on side 2, is really what I like to listen to. The 808 mix, this is why I didn't like some 12-inch singles in the 80s. They got a little carried away with the mix, and it started sounding ridiculous. Genesis was guilty of that as well, and this 808 mix kind of reminds me of that. It's still a good song, though. I love Everlasting Love, the LP version of it. It is a good song. It's on the Electra label, as you can see. Still one of my favorite songs from Howard Jones, despite the ridiculous mix. It's still a good album, so real glad I scored that one. Okay, let's get into 45s here. This 45 set is really interesting, so I'm glad I bought it. It is from Joe Jackson. It is the whole album, which is called I'm the Man, on 5 7-inch records. And there's the back of it. Really cool. The whole album on 7-inch records, really cool. See, it opens up and opens up with a little poster here. And the poster basically is just the cover art, but a cool thing to have, I thought. Very nice. And just to show you here's one of the 45s. They're numbered. This is number 1. There's the front, there's the back of it. They all have the same label, so I'll just show you one of the labels. And it's not really that big of a deal. It's a black and white picture with the text over it. And the same thing on the back. So, but I like the sleeves that they come in. I mean, these cool black and white pictures from the artwork of the album back then. Really cool stuff. Here's number 2. Like I said, the whole album is on 5 7-inch records, and it is a fun listen. I'm the Man really sounds pretty cool on here, I gotta admit. This was a fun little spin here. The bad thing is, of course, on 5 of these records, you're constantly getting off your ass to flip it over and then change the next record. So you don't get too comfortable when you're listening to this, but it is fun to whip out on those occasions when you're feeling the mood. And that's record 4. Really cool. And here's record 5, the final one. Just really, really cool. Sounds great on here too. These things, the 45 speed always makes, for my ears, makes everything sound better. I always dug it. Really cool stuff. So there we are, Joe Jackson, the album I'm the Man on 5 7-inch records. These are how the songs break down per record. For those of you playing the home game, that's how it breaks down. So, really cool find. I've never seen this before, and I like Joe Jackson. I'm a fan of his music, so, and I like this album too, so real glad I got it. And speaking of Joe Jackson, I scored one more. The song Breaking Us in Two from the album Night and Day. Just a great song, kind of ballad sounding. Back to the song called Target. Really, really nice. It's on the A&M label. Really cool song. So glad I got that on a 45. God, the music just gets louder and louder. Okay, another 45 from the great Robert Cray. Right Next Door, Because of Me, from the album Strong Persuader. I believe it's from Strong Persuader. Yeah, from Strong Persuader. Really great song. Can never go wrong with Robert Cray. One of my favorite guitarists. Yeah, blues, but he just writes good music, and I dig his style. Really cool. It's on the Mercury label. Really great song. I've never seen Robert Cray live. I should do something about that, because I think I would just dig this dude live. I just know it. So, and this is a really good song. So really glad to have it on a 45. This is interesting. It's from Duran Duran for the song Come Undone. And what was the B-side song? I don't even remember now. The B-side song was Skin Trade. Skin Trade was the B-side song. And a very plain, generic white slipcover, and there's the information. This is a jukebox-only record. And I didn't notice that until I got it home. And it even says on the label here, the capital label, for jukeboxes only. I don't know if that comes in clear or not. But anyway, it's a jukebox record. I thought that was pretty cool. So I threw it on here, plays fine, sounds great. I love that song, Come Undone. It's a really cool song by Duran Duran. You know, laid back, cool song. I dug it. So really glad I scored this. This is a great song and fun collectible, jukebox only record. Really cool. And next up, like I said, I like 80s pop music, and this is pretty cheesy, but I do love it. It's from Wang Chung, Dance Hall Days. I'm sure this song got on a lot of people's nerves in the 80s, but I love this song. I still like this song. And I have the album it's from, but I thought it'd be cool to have this on a 45. It's on Geffen, so pretty cool. I've loved the song since I saw the video back in the 80s. This has always been one of my favorite songs, and yeah, I love 80s pop, and this was one of my favorite 80s pop songs when I was in junior high. I love that song. And speaking of memories, 80s pop and junior high, you know, one 80s collection would not be complete without Band-Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas Time? Now, I remember seeing this video when I was 14 during Christmas time, 1984. And I thought it was pretty cool to see all those pop stars and Phil Collins on drums, and the Duran Duran guys, and Bono was there, and the Spandau Ballet guys were there, Kool and the Gang was there, Jody Watley, Bananarama, Boy George, George Michael. I mean, it was Sting. I even saw the documentary of how that whole thing was put together. Bob Geldof organizing the whole thing, and the whole recording of it. I absolutely love this song. Every Christmas I have to listen to it ever since 1984, and this year for some reason I really wanted to hear it, and I just finally said, you know what, buy the goddamn record. Since you didn't buy it in 84 to help the hungry, help the people in Africa, at least buy it now. Buy it as a used record or something. God. So there we are. Oh, I had it upside down. Band-Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas Time? Back to the song Feed the World, which is the song instrumental form. A lot of various greetings recorded by some of the artists on the album. Ends with another greeting from Bob Geldof. Really cool. So the 80s fan of me at least had to have a copy of it, so I'm glad I did. That's it. You're off the hook now. You can stop watching my boring video. Anyway, that's it. This was the first video of the new year. I don't know how much vinyl digging I'm going to do this year, to be honest with you, because I'm running out of room, and I don't that's more or less it. I'm just running out of room. I still love getting records, but just running out of space, and it might be time to start putting things on the floor in here, because the records are taking over. But that's a good thing, never a bad thing. All right. Hope you're doing well, folks, and leave me some comments so I can chat it up with you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.